Welcome, gentlemen, to the 2016 Green Wynn and Serwanga LLP team name power rankings. The all-important team name power rankings. Probably more important than the weekly power rankings that our commissioner does. Thank you for doing those. But these aren't as entertaining. This year, I do have a co-host. Rory, you want to say hi?
Hi.
Okay, so Rory's going to judge the team names with me. Here are the criteria. Does your team name suck? Does your avatar suck? Those are only two criteria. Rory, don't say suck. It's a bad word, okay? Okay. Moving on. Number 14, Edina Bulldogs. It's a bad team name with a bad avatar. It's the same team name as last year, same bad avatar. Shane seemed to be a successful guy, and you run a pretty decent, fantasy ship, but you've never had a good name. Rory, what do you think of that picture? That avatar, do you like it?
No.
No, neither do I. Moving on. Number 13, Teddy Bridge over Troubled Water. Nice name. Not. I really don't have anything to add to the commentary that the commission didn't say in the weekly power rankings. Rory, do you know who those guys are?
Who?
Those two guys, that's Mike Vick and Ben Roethlisberger, and they've been Matthew's avatar since forever, and he needs to change it. So he's number 13. Moving on. Number 12 is the Wyndham Wizards. It's Bobby Ursuland. If we get it, you look like that guy from Game of Thrones. Do you think those two, is that the same guy in that picture, Rory?
This guy, and this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does look like.
They do look alike, right? Yeah. Shave your face. Number 11, Back Off. B-I-T-C-H. First of all, what is going on in this avatar? I mean, I'm all for, public breastfeeding or whatever. I'm not against that, but I don't need to see it in my fantasy football. And the Oreo? What's that for? I don't get it. Do you like this, Rory?
No.
No, he doesn't like this one either. Number 10, Carson Goes Deep. Go longer. Bigger than the bun. Smoked sausage. Bigger links, bigger taste. Okay, so Carson Palmer at one point in his life did a questionable hot dog endorsement. I don't know if I'd center my fantasy team around
Do you
that.
not like this one either?
I don't really like this one either. Do you?
No.
Do you like hot dogs?
Yeah.
You do like hot dogs, okay.
But I don't like the picture of him.
I don't like the picture of him either. Rory's a pretty good judge of team names and avatars. All right, speaking of avatars, we're going to get into that in a second here. Some of you have work to do. Number 9, Glorious TDs. Ben, welcome to the league. You couldn't do more than a default ESPN avatar? That's a problem. I mean, that's just a football helmet. That's kind of boring, right?
Yeah.
So we don't get any context behind Glorious TDs. Is it Glorious STDs? Titties? I don't get it. Do you get it?
No.
No, not good. Moving on. Number 8, Pound Town and Brown Town. Who's that guy?
I don't know.
I don't know. Do you even know what that is?
No.
Is it even cool? Nah. Okay, Brandon, welcome. I think we know each other from Twitter. Welcome to the league. Pound Town and Brown Town could have been cool if you'd given yourself an avatar. You're number 8. Moving on. Number 7, Leviana Prayer Burrows. Do you get it?
Yeah.
Say, whoa, Leviana Prayer.
Well, Leviana, well.
Do you like Bon Jovi?
Yeah.
No. Okay, and why is Adam Schefter the avatar? I get you have Leviana Prayer. That would have been a good team name. I don't understand the rest of it, and the avatar sucks. Moving on. Number 6, the Cheeky Sods. Decent team name, Peter. I don't understand why you have Andy Dalton as your avatar. Who's that guy?
I don't know.
Would you want him as your quarterback?
I don't know.
No?
No.
Does he look like a leader?
No.
Does he look like a winner?
No.
Not really. Okay, well, the lack of Avatar game keeps you down a few notches, Peter. Number 5, you can lick my coal. It's kind of inappropriate.
Yeah, that's like a pumpkin.
It's a pumpkin, but what does it look like?
Like a bird.
It looks like a bird?
Yeah, like it has like hands.
It has hands? Yeah.
But that doesn't look like wings. It just looks like hands.
Just looks like hands. Does it look at all like a butt?
Yeah.
It kind of looks like a butt?
Yeah.
Would you want a butt-shaped pumpkin this year for Halloween?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. You can lick my coal. I'm generally against the player team name thing if the player's not on your team. I don't think Michael Pruitt is on anyone's team anywhere. So, I mean, I get it. He's a Viking. We're in Minnesota, all that. But otherwise, what could have been a pretty good team name is kept down a few notches. Number 4, Gronk Ingram and the Golden Taint. I don't like the name, but the avatar is something else. Yeah. I mean, I just got a lot of questions about where that even came from.
What is this thing?
What is what thing? That star?
Yeah.
Generally?
Yeah.
Well, that's the Golden Taint. I think. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's funny, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, good job, Tom. And congrats on your move. Moving to number 3, the top 3. Pretty important stuff. Number 3, Crepuscular Zika. What do you think of this one, Rory?
Not really cool. Because what happened to his foot?
He's got Zika on his feet. Although Zika is not a skin infection. That's, yeah. And I think I get crepuscular is a cool word. We learned it in trivia. But I think mosquitoes are not crepuscular. I don't know if you guys watched the Comedy Central roast of Rob Lowe, but, you know, Peyton Manning's one of the guys on there, so people are, you know, they roast everyone on the dais. And so, someone's joke about Peyton Manning's head was like, oh, Peyton Manning's head's so big, he makes Zika babies feel like it might not be that bad. I thought that joke was good, but inappropriate, and it was delivered better by the comedian and not me. All right, let's move into the top 2. You ready?
Okay.
Number 2, Digs Out for Harambe. What do you think of this one, Roar?
That's cool.
That's cool?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't really like it, but it's really cool. Because it's gorilla.
Because it's a gorilla?
Yeah.
What about because Stefan Diggs plays for the Vikings?
I don't know.
You don't know about that part of it? So I generally thought the whole Harambe thing was kind of lame, and then I have 2 Harambe related fantasy team names. I think it's a pretty good name, considering you know, the whole dicks out for Harambe thing. You guys get it. You get it. It's a good name. I don't need to toot my own horn any further. Let's move into the best team name of the year. Number 1. It's all I do, and I do it well. That's Jack Prescott, not Dak Prescott. This is a great team name, and I'm glad I'm not the only one who thinks about Jack Prescott whenever I hear about Dak. So congratulations, Kevin, on having the best team name this year. I would have accepted the busiest bankruptcy lawyers in Minnesota as your team name, although that was a band, believe it or not. That was a local band. So, anyway, there's your team names. Rory, you got any thoughts on this one?
That's cool. It's really cool. It's because I like this thing, this flag.
You like the flag?
Yeah.
That's very patriotic of you. Yeah. What about the guy?
Not really.
Not really.
No.
But it's cool because it's Jack Prescott and Dak Prescott. You know that Jack Prescott is actually Dak's dad. Did you know that? So, it's true. Don't let anyone tell you differently. All right, guys, that's all I got for the year. Sorry they're a bit late, and it's the only one I have to do this year, so I don't have to make this excuse again, but good luck to everyone this year, and I hope you do really well, except for when you play me. All right, I'm out.